I've realized that small businesses, they are doing well, even compared to the bigger businesses. I've seen people with bigger businesses closing and those with smaller businesses thriving. But what are these businesses? That is the question I know that everyone is asking. And I want you to follow me in this episode. You're going to see I have brought 11 businesses or business ideas where somebody with less than 2 million can invest in money
and gets profits.
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are in the entire parts of the world. I welcome you once again on GSP African Pearl, and I do thank you for coming into a new year. Happy New Year. I'm recording this video just today on 4th January. I do welcome you, and I want to take this opportunity to thank my subscribers for being with me, for being with us for all that time, because now we are already 1 year in the digital space. So thank you so much. I appreciate your support. You have been so supportive to me. You have been so supportive to this channel. You have been commenting. You have been sharing our content, which is so good. I appreciate, and I pray that we continue even in this year. So today I've come up with another episode, and in this episode we are going to talk about small business ideas where you can put money and do something or feel you're in the business. Because when you look at my last episode, I talked about agribusiness ideas, and there was so specific in agriculture ideas. For this episode, I've decided now to generalize and to talk about business in general. I know so many people have small money and think it cannot make any business at all. But according to my research, I want to tell you that what I've seen on the ground, it is really amazing, and it is actually things are possible, because I've realized that small businesses, they are doing well, even compared to the bigger businesses. I've seen people with bigger businesses closing and those with smaller businesses thriving. But what are these businesses? That is the question I know that everyone is asking. And I want you to follow me in this episode. You're going to see I have brought 11 businesses or business ideas where somebody with less than 2 million can invest in money and at the end of the day get something from it, and with less pressure attached to these businesses. So before we dive into the ideas, let's go down there. If you are a new viewer here, subscribe to our channels. I will beg you to like and share the content at the end, and that's in case you have got any sense in it. I live here in Kampala, Uganda, and according to my research and what I've seen, based even on the rural settings, based on the rural areas, these small businesses will make you wonders, and you're going to use less than 2M, which is affordable. Let me pass this, that this episode is not for you if you think too big. If you think of starting something big, something very big, this video may not be for you. But if you're somebody who wants to start small, who have little capital, who have small money, less than 2 million, 1 million, this video is for you. The first point is going to amaze you, but the last point will educate you more. I urge you to follow until the 11th point or the 11th idea. Now, the first idea, let's dive into the first idea. The first idea is chapati business. A lot of people ignore this business. Actually, it looks to be a funny business, but it is making a lot of money. And I have live examples where somebody has been a chapati maker and has managed to educate his children. The person has managed to construct a good home just from this business, chapati making. And starting a chapati business, it is something which needs just little money. Like maybe we can start with I can break for you. Let's say, look at the sack of charcoal. A sack of charcoal here in Uganda, you can get it at 80,000. It ranges 80,000 to 90,000. That is a sack, 100 sack. Now, if you come to baking powder, I mean flour, you find that it ranges from 70,000 to 80,000. You see how we are breaking that business. Let's say you have 1M. This business is possible for you. Now, if you go to other things that they normally use, which are relatively expensive in that small business, is a charcoal stove. Now, with the charcoal stove, if you go in the locally made stoves, you can find it at 100,000, a big one which can do for you a good work. Then you go to frying pan, where they make that chapati from, that where they fry it from. That thing, it is sold at something like 35 to 70 you can get, even 25 you can get, depending on where you go, depending on where you're buying it. We have those who are locally made, I mean the man-made. So you think you can see how chapati is good to go when you have just less than 1 million or 1 to 2 million. This business is for you. What you need to know is just to locate it. Find a good location where people stay, where people do work, where people are working, the busy places where people work. At the end of the day, they want to eat. And here in Uganda, people eat breakfast. And with breakfast, you need escorts like a chapati, like a bready. Those are the stuffs. So you'll find customers and you are going to share into this business. And the profit you're going to get may even be bigger than a person who is attending a big shop. So it's up to you to start with that business. I have a friend in a village. This guy started small. He stopped in senior 3. Then he started chapati making in the trading center. Just our small trading center is a very small trading center. But this guy has managed to construct a good home from that business. He's educating his children. The guy he has managed to buy plots, small plots, like for 3 million, 5 million in the village settings. And the guy is not the same. It doesn't look the way it started. So I think you can see. Now, I don't want to waste time on this point. Let's go to the second point. The second point is about second-hand clothes. You see, this business of second-hand clothes, it is also making money for people. You see, here in Kampala, unearned water starts at 300,000. Then a quality one, 600,000. You know that you can start with just one end water, and within few months you move to 2 end waters. That means that you're making profit from that business. But what you need to do is just to be strategic enough, to be committed, do your business with all commitment, manage your profits well. You will see how this business is making money. Because somebody told me that if you land on a good end water, there is also a track here. If you're going for end water, you need to use somebody who has ever worked in the end waters to select for you a good one. Because there is a lot of gambling again in end waters. But if God helps you and you land on the one which is good, that is a game changer. I'm telling you, that is a game changer. And then what of 300,000, you can get 1M from it. Believe me or not, you can get 1 million from it. So that business, you have started with 500. By the way, some of these businesses, you can start them with less capital. Now look at these. I have seen people in Kampala here who are selling clothes on the streets. Do you think they pay much taxes like those who are tending shops? No. And the reason is why you're seeing them on the streets is because of they're trying to dodge tax. And you see most of the time KCCA, they are carrying them, they are taking them to police. But at the end of the day, they come back and continue with the business. So that's in the water. So another side business that I've seen is selling fresh things, fresh items like fruits. Let's talk about oranges, talk about mangoes, those fruits, the passion fruit. It doesn't need much money. Just to like something like 300, you can even get a sack of mango, or let me say something like 100,000. You can get a basin of mangoes. Then you put on the street, you start selling. What you need to know is to locate where to put it matters a lot. You must put in the place which is busy, where people pass, and that's why you see. And let me tell you, people who, those vendors who are on the streets, they make a lot of money than those who are in markets, because some of these like fruit business needs where people are passing. Somebody will be passing and admire to eat a fruit. Even when he had no intention of buying it, he will find himself or herself buying the fruit. So I think you can see, just 200,000 it doesn't matter how you start. Even one basin, it can make you move to 2, 3, 4 like that. That is the business. So you cannot fail to get money from this business. You cannot fail to start just because you have little money. 200,000. You can imagine 200,000 Ugandan shillings, and it can make you a lot of money from it. You can ask those people who are doing those small businesses, and ask them why they are not living. It's because they are getting profit from such businesses. So maybe we can dive to business idea number 4. Business idea number 4 is phone accessories. Phone accessories. I know someone will ask me, phone accessories? Yes. Look at how people. Okay, let me use you as an example. If you have bought, I know most of us have smartphones. Most of us have phones. But how many times have you changed the charger? How many times have you changed the screen guard if you're holding a smartphone? How many times have you bought the headsets, the earphones? How many times? How many times have you repaired a phone? This is what I'm trying to show you. Me myself, I've changed a charger for over 4 times, and I've not stayed with the phone for 1 year. Are you seeing how the business works? And I've never bought any charger below 10,000. And let me tell you, some of these accessories, they range from 5K, 7K, and somebody comes here in the accessory shop, sells to you a screen guard that he bought at 3,000 or 4,000 or 5,000. Is selling to you 10,000. Okay, who has ever bought a screen guard at 10,000? Put in the 10 at 5,000 or 10,000 below. Put in the comment section. It's like they have standard price. Some are even beyond 10,000. But if you go deep and talk with those people, they will tell you Go and find a friend who is doing this business. It's going to tell you where it secures some of these things at 2K, 1K, then sells at 10,000. And you say this is not a business? And a business where you can buy an item at 2,000. Do you think it needs beyond 2 million to start it? Just find where people are so many. Just find for the market, survey for the market. After that, start a business. Okay, you may not need to be stationed in one place. Like these accessories, you can move in the markets, these open markets. Today, like in my village, we have different days for different markets. You can go to, on Saturday, you find that it is in this place. On Wednesday, it is on the other place. You can just be moving. Have a motorbike. Or even if you don't have a motorbike, you can use a bicycle, like in the village. I mean, you boys who have just finished senior 4, this business can do for you. This business can do for you. Start a chapati making business. Start a clothes business. Moving to the different markets, selling clothes. Do phone accessory business. Have your small box where you can pack them and move. So a lot of people are making money in this business, and with no stress. These businesses don't need much tax. Like if you're moving market to market, you just secure a place where in my place they even charge a space for just 1,000. Just 1,000 a space. Then if God is there, is with you that day, you even make 100,000. Which kind of business is that? Which kind of business can give you that on just less taxes? So let's not take much on that point, but dive to another point. Another point, which is number 5, is cosmetics. You see, ladies, I don't know why people have left this business for ladies. The business of cosmetics is mostly done by ladies here in Uganda. I don't know why. Who can tell us in the comment section, why is this dominated by ladies? No, men should also get involved in this, because selling these things doesn't mean that it's a woman to own such business. No, even a man can own a cosmetic business. This is on record. I have a friend who is dealing in this and is getting a lot of money, and is a man. We have boys who are doing we call them pedicure and manicure. You see, people move on the streets just to do that. You clean people's fingers, you put Q-Tex and what. This is all about that side, that kind of fashion. And you go there and buy these cosmetics. They are good. It is a good business, and it needs just little money. You find that one bottle of maybe smear oil ranges from 8,000 to 10,000. Then come here and sell at 20,000, sell at 15,000. That's a lot of money. It may not need you even 2M to start that business. You see? Yes, these are the businesses that we need to think about. If you have money, don't think so big. Don't reason beyond. Just move and see what people are doing using little capital, and they are doing it. I'm telling you, I have a friend who is just in Makindi here. This guy told me that he entered Kampala in 1991. He's an old man for now. He's an old man. He entered Kampala in 1991, and his business is to make chapati. But he has managed to educate his children. He has a good form. What is beyond that? Is living good life. What do we need in the business? What do we need from making money? It is just to live good life, manage to solve small problems like education. That's all. And that's why we are all looking for money to be in a better life. So it doesn't need you to have a big business to live a better life. Even these small businesses can help you to maneuver or to navigate the problems. So look at these small businesses and start them. Don't get ashamed. You know, some people get ashamed. How can somebody see me doing this kind of business? How can I make chapati? Me as me. It's not like that. It's not like that. Okay, let's leave that. Cosmetic. I told you cosmetics is number 5. Then we are going to dive onto the 5th one. The 5th one is soft drinks. You see, you know, here in Uganda, I've observed one thing. Why do you think most Wanyankoris, yes, I'm sorry to use this example, but it is true. Most Wanyankoris, one of their businesses is selling soft drinks. I don't know whether you have observed this. Go and see these soft drink shops. You find beautiful ladies, Wanyankoris, owning them. It's because these are simple businesses it is a simple business that cannot give you headache to start. That cannot give you headache to manage. Simple business. It is very easy to count bottles of water. You find somebody is in a shop where is selling water and soda. Then maybe the man-made fruits, maybe passion fruit juice, pineapple juice, only that. And what do you think is needed in this business? Just little money. Have money to buy a fridge. We have fridge which range from 300,000 to 500 and can do good work for you. And let me tell you, when you even apply for these companies, Coca-Cola company, where I'm sorry to mention it, Coca-Cola company, Pepsi, what they will give you a free fridge, as long as you're selling their products. You see, I've seen beautiful people with the cool vehicles doing these businesses. Who are you not to start? Don't think so big. Don't think so big that for you to start a business, you need to have big amount of money, 10 million and above. You can start this business. Just have money for rent. For example, this business of soft drinks, then go and buy soda. I'm telling you, a bottle, a crate of soda is having 24 pieces. And when you buy, you are left with two bottles as your profit. So this means that if you can manage to sell one crate of soda and one carton or 2-3 cartons of water, you are able to make 10,000 in what? Let me say you are able to make 5,000, 10,000, 7,000 a day, depending on the place where you have located your business. I'm talking about selling one crate, but some people sell even 5 in a day. Those soft drinks, people like them. People like refreshing their bodies. They are going to take soda, they are going to take juice, and on top of that, you add in things like breads, these small stuffs, like a donut, you put cakes, so that when somebody wants a drink or wants soda, may again need an escort. Something like a donut, something like a daddy's. Those stuff, small stuffs, put there. They are not expensive to start. It may need you just less than 2 million. And I'm telling you, a soft drink shop business of 2 million is very big. You are a big business person in that. So don't undermine these small business, or don't fear to start a business just because you have little money. Even 500 you can start a business. Even 100 you can start a business. I'm going to show you a business where you can start with 100,000. Among these points, among these business ideas, I'm going to show you a business where you can start with 100,000. Because maybe when I talk about 1 million, 2 million less, you may think it is too much again. We have those people. So let's leave that and dive to business number 7. Is it number 7? Yes, number 7. That is bar business. a bar business. You know that starting a bar, you can start with 1 crate, or if not 1 crate, 3 crates, where with just intention of mixing the types of beer, Eagle, Club, Smirnoff, such that if somebody wants Smirnoff, you're ready to go. And a crate of beer, I think here in Uganda, a crate of beer, let's say there is this one which is at 5,000 per bottle. That is it crab? No, I'm not good at boozing, but I always see people how they are making money in the business, and how easier it is really to start a bar business. But again, the bad thing with the bar business, or what you need to know in the bar business, is it needs close supervision. You know, people like using these beautiful ladies in the bars just to attract customers, which is not bad. A business must be attractive. You must have people to attract customers. You know, customer is the owner of a business. But when you are employing these people, when you are giving these people powers to manage your business, you should also be near. Because there is a scenario where a friend told me that started a bar or a small kiosk for selling hard drinks. Then he was here in Kampala. The bar was in a village, in the nearest training center in his village. Then what the manager could do, manager could sell the crate that this person, because someone used to shop, like maybe he has shopped 5 crates. Now he's expecting those crates at least at the end of the week, or at the end of 2 or 3 days, they might have got finished. Now what the manager does, sells your crate, then immediately replaces with another one, so that when you go there or when you complain, he's in a position to tell you that all the crates are here, or all the 2 crates are still here. Then we are not finding customers. So you need to be checking on these people at least every day, or if not, be there yourself. If you can't manage a worker, do it yourself. But what you need to know, there is a lot of money in this. So these people, they are so tricky. Somebody sells yours and replaces immediately, because buying you may find that even the depot is just near. After selling, goes and replaces. It means is the one doing the business, not you. So it's where the trick is. Be there, be observant with your business, or if not, do it yourself. This is a small business and it makes a lot of money. Remember, when a customer starts with 1 bottle, somebody has come with the intention of taking 1 bottle, and that alcohol moves on the head, on the brain. The person will get drunk and will start calling more, and will even buy for people that he has met there in the bar. Use how you make a business. One person may take a crate unknowingly. Somebody, for him, may take 2 bottles, but may even buy 2 crates for others, just after getting drunk. That's how this business is beautiful. This business is beautiful. It confuses the customer. Customer gets confused, starts buying. Even the customer will buy for you, will say, I've bought for you 2 bottles, manager, you are so good. You start calling other beautiful ladies, come here, I've bought for you 2 bottles, take that crate. So that business is good, and it is very simple to start. That is bar business. So another business, which is number 8 on my list, is egg selling. We have seen people hawking with eggs on the streets, the hawkers. How much do you think a tray of egg is bought? It is just something like 8K to 10K. And let's make some calculations. Let's take example when you have bought see, I like reading books, positive mindset. Yes, these are the books that I read. Always, I encourage you to read books which bring positive energy into you to start what you can start. So let's calculate. We were on the 12 eggs. A 12 of eggs contains 30 eggs, not so? 30 eggs. Contains 30 eggs. Now, you have bought a tray at 10,000. 10,000. Let's see. Each egg, when you boil it, it is bought at 500,000 Ugandan shillings. Now, they are 30. 500 times 30. This is 15. That is 3 times 5, 15. Then let's just add these zeros. This means that you have bought at 10,000 and you are going to sell at 15,000. And you're not paying tax. You see these boys, they are just walking on the roads. They are just moving on the roads. Or you can station it somewhere. People will come and buy eggs. And some people, depending on the place, depending on the location, is in a position to sell 3 trays. That is 90 eggs. And 90 eggs, when you sell 90 eggs here in Uganda, you have profits. You have profits of 15,000 shillings. 15,000 shillings. This is probably $3. 15,000 shillings. It is equivalent to $3, if I'm not mistaken. Now, do you see this? Do you see these other businesses? There are some businesses which are big and somebody cannot make 15,000 profits. When it's used, you cannot use you see how much I've used to buy 10,000. Does this business need you to have millions? Starting this business, even if you are working in Kampala and your eggs are confiscated, let's say one tray has been taken, you are able to recover your tray you are able to recover and you not feel a big loss because you are using just 10K as your capital. 10K. You see, there is a business of 10K in Uganda. Wow! And some people say they don't have what to start with. They don't have enough to start a business. Can you really fail? Look at this person. You can start with 1 tray. It is enough. 1 tray. Now, another business which is number 9 is yellow banana, or you can call it sweet banana. I think you have seen those ladies. I already see them around the Ginger Road there. Those ladies carrying baskets with yellow banana. Why do you think they are not living that business? Or do you think they are stupid? Or do you think they are poor enough to have such businesses? No, it's because they are making profits. It's because they are making profits from these small businesses that you're seeing. That's why they are there every day. And they have customers, that's why they are there every day. If you don't have a customer in the business, you're most likely to close. You close automatically. You cannot do a business today, tomorrow you are not getting money, and you still remain the business. But I've seen these faces around Ginger Road. They are common ladies. Common ladies. You go today, you find a person, you get the year in, year out. It means that the business is making. But how much do you think it needs you to start such business? Only that, what I've seen with people, they put themselves at a higher level. How can somebody see me carrying eggs in a basket? How can somebody see me selling yellow bananas on the street? No, that's not the case. If you are to do a business, you need to put some other things aside. Stop being shy. Stop sleeping on your money because you fear others to see the kind of business you're doing. I'm telling you, start with that money. With some of these businesses, choose 1 or 2. By the way, some of these businesses we can manage even to do 2, 3. But again, the management. Because these small businesses need your presence. These small businesses, you cannot employ some other person and you slave. Because the profit margin is small, it can't be shared. If you share, it means that you're going to take much time to grow. Do it yourself. You're going to grow within few time. Take it, do it yourself. This way I'm going to testify. So let's dive onto business idea number 10. There's a business of selling sandals. You call them bidicos? Not so. You call them bidicos. Those bidicos that you undermine. I've seen, if you go on ground and make research and see the biggest number of people in Kampala, which kind of shoe are they using? Which kind of shoe are they using? It's not bidicos shoe. The ones they call bidicos sandals, those sandals. Yesterday I was on a TV watching I like when I land on a television having a business program. I don't leave that TV. I don't change the channel. Then I had one of the businessman advertising his business. He was advertising his business. I think that guy has a business on Hamuzi business house there in Kampala, in Central. Yes, because he was talking about when you go near, you come near what he was directing people, and he was telling people that they even have bidicos at 1K. That is 1,000 shillings for those who want to buy for resell. For those who want to go and do businesses, it means you are buying in bulk from them. They can reduce for you up to 1K. Then quality, moreover quality. That I've forgotten the name of that guy. I would advertise him for free. Here. So that guy was saying it is called what? God help me and I remember this place so that I can direct people to start businesses. God help me and remember this business. I even saved it in my phone. That place is just, you go in near Owino Market, that ham building with a stadium, Nakivo Stadium. You'll find those people with bidicos and what businesses. They sell to you on wholesale. In wholesale, the guy was saying they can value a bidico at 1K, but he has up to 5K. Now you go in that village, or you go and put somewhere again in the retail and sell at 5,000. Remember, you have bought a shoe at 1K, 2K, and you're selling at 5,000. There is a profit margin of 3,000 or 4,000. And such businesses, government don't even bother with them over tax. And I've seen those who are wise sell at night on the streets. Do you think they pay tax? They are dodging tax. And let me tell you, for a business to thrive, you must dodge tax. I'm not saying you dodge tax, but what I know, even investors don't pay taxes, and they are the one with bigger businesses. Then am I wrong to say so? Try to dodge tax, because if you say that you want to start a real business, register the business, that is a wrong process, and it needs a lot of money to start it. That's why even some people are failing to start businesses, just because of somebody will think of the process of registering a business. It is a wrong process. Go and start doing it at night. When cases here, they are sleeping, you are doing a business. You see, KCCA has a working time. When it reaches time and they close the office. So that's when you should also start. Use the advantage of these towns. They have put for you security rights. On every street with their security rights. Go and put there where people move. Most of the target in the evening, like evening when people are leaving jobs. People are going to buy your things. I've seen so many people buying things on the streets. And by the way, people dodge to buy items from shops because they have it in their mind that shops things are expensive, and on the street things are cheap. And really on the streets, things are cheap. So you see, you have already let me say, you advertise yourself sometimes back. You have free advertisement. Somebody knows that street things, items, they are cheaper. So they run to streets. We have so many people who are even expensive in bigger offices, but they target street items. They don't have time to go in shops. No, somebody will buy while going home. Start the business now. Start those businesses now. Go and buy clothes, old clothes, put on the streets. Late in the evening there. Go and buy shoes, put on the streets. It doesn't need you a lot of money to start this business. It doesn't need millions to start a sandal business. Something like 500, 400, you can start a sandal business. Just one sack like this. And let me tell you, if you can target children's shoes, there is no any parent who doesn't want to buy clothes or shoes for the children. And the child can use the item carelessly, destroy it, and the parent goes back in the market. But old people, mature people, use with care, and they take time to replace. Simple IQ. Use simple IQ. That if you are in the business of clothes, let's target children. Because a child doesn't know how to care for the clothes. But me, myself, I can put on this clothes, this Arsenal t-shirt for over 2 years, 3 years, when it looks new. It's because of handling. What takes you in such a business? Where you know that if somebody buys, will take like 1 year, 3 years to buy another one. Let's target children who can destroy them, tear them, cut them, and their parents replace immediately, because no one wants his or her child to move naked, to move barefooted. And these are the businesses that I'm talking about. They don't need much money, and you can maximize profits, and you can have quick sales. Now, let's go to business number last. I know that's what everyone was waiting for. Business number last. Business number last is street food. You see this street food? If I talk about street food, I talk about chicken roasting, I talk about pilau, I talk about which other business? Which other business? You put in the comment section. There are so many. Selling these morokonyi, those things. How much do you think somebody needs to start a morokonyi business? How much do you need to start a morokonyi? Can you consult those people? The other thing, you don't make research. One disadvantage with Ugandans is about research. Somebody can just look at a person doing the business and is not consulting. He has money which can even start 2 times than the person, but cannot ask. And he thinks the business is hard to start. That business is hard to start. Go and ask if somebody who is selling morokonyi in the market, and moreover they sell at night, they don't pay tax. They don't pay even where they work from. I told you that some of these businesses, what you need to know is to survey the good place, the good location. These businesses, morokonyi, they even sell in funny places. In funny places where you think you cannot start a business from there. And they are making a lot of money. Because somebody is buying a morokonyi, a leg of morokonyi, that leg of a cow, at maybe 4,000. Is breaking pieces from that one piece of morokonyi, leg of 4,000 from the slaughter, that is the butcher, and what and is breaking that one leg into 4 pieces, and each piece is at 2,000, 3,000. Which kind of business can bring you such profits? If not these small businesses, you're there hitting your head, thinking hard to start a business. not knowing that this business can bring you on board. You can start with the business and make a business you like in your life. So look around these 11 business that I've given to you and see which one can work for you, depending on the location, depending where you are. I told you can do this business even if you are in the village, even if you are in town, even if you are where you can do these businesses. But try to see, if you are in a trading center, see where people mostly settle or gather. Some of these businesses you need to target, like a business of drinks, target like this business of selling water. Target a place where there are garages, where people sweat. Because after someone is sweating with removing an engine, at the end of the day, at the end of that, he wants to take water, and they are the best consumers of water. People who do hard work take a lot of water to replace their sweats. Thank you so much for watching me. Continue following our content. We are yet to upload another episode which is going to be so educative to you. I beg you to subscribe to our channel. It is GSP African Pearl YouTube channel. We are struggling to grow. As you all know that growing on YouTube is not simple. In the situation where we have a bigger population in Uganda and so few people have smartphones, and among those who have smartphones, few can manage data. Thank you so much. God bless you. But what you want to need, if you want to learn, you must sacrifice. You're getting, this is free information. What you need is to put in data. So have that money, spare data, and learn things which will help you in the future. May Almighty God keep you and strive in this 2026. Thank you so much. God bless you. Positive mindset. Positive mindset.